Yeah. So welcome to the Node.js community benchmarking team meeting for the 20th of November, 2018. We're going to go through our standard agenda, which I'll just pull up in a second here. Okay. Okay, so investigate the time taken, number of benchmarks in core. I guess we don't have Gareth this week, so I think we'll just need to skip that one. Let me just do that. Take that note. Skipping. Don't have Gareth. Okay, the next one is required perf much lower. So I know you've been looking a bit at that, Udom.
Yes. Yeah, so I updated if you look at the issue 252, no, not 252.
202.
202. So I updated yesterday. What I did, I just ran separately required perf and required new and required cached.
Yeah.
And I see huge difference. The cached one really much faster than the new, and we can look at that issue.
But that should be right. Like cached should be way faster than new, right?
Correct. So,
okay.
So that means the way our workload, the way the run benchmarks runs, I think there is some disconnect between the way it reports the numbers and the way it run it. I did a small change looking into the require perf.js file.
Okay.
So it has a run benchmark as an object, and you add two of those functions, required new and required cached.
Mm-hmm.
And I just changed the order. I ran the cached version first, and then I ran the required new version second, and then I saw different numbers. I don't know.
Are they requiring the same modules? Like, I wonder if the require cached is messing up the require new.
But then with the required new, we are definitely resetting that in the module constructor to undefine that file name.
Right.
So every time we run, we set it to undefined, and that means every time you go and do a require, it will not find that key, and it should just do a new require.
Right. Okay.
So there's something going on which I clearly don't understand the run benchmark. But yeah, so that's what I found. So that's exactly for that reason, I just took it out of the run benchmark. I ran separately.
Okay.
And if you look at the issue, if you can open that issue 202.
Yeah. Here, I could just share that for a second. Yeah. I had it open. Hold on. Actually, I want to not share that for a second. I want to close a few other tabs first. Okay, share. Right, so I've got there at the bottom, right?
Right. So if you look at those numbers,
yep,
and which makes sense that cache one should be much faster.
Yep.
Than the non-cached one, but somehow the run benchmarks has something the way it runs. I guess I don't know exactly the how what is supposed to do and things like that. But this looks okay to me.
So it looks like we're right. So that shows the right running separately. Let's get that to choose me the right thing. So, what the heck just happened there? So running separately seems to give the expected behavior, right?
Yes.
Which would explain why we haven't heard people saying, hey, wait a second, it seems so slow. So
that is true. Correct.
Seems like it is related to how the... So I guess that's the next step, to try and dig in a little bit more to see what's going on when it's running the benchmark.
Yeah, and as I said, so if you look at the code, we can probably look at that if you want to. If I change the order, so run benchmarks add the required cached first to run, and then new, then I get the expected numbers. But if I reverse the order, then I get this supposed regression with the required cache. So that means there is something in the run benchmark, whatever the setup scripts are.
But they don't really, like I don't know the framework that's used to run them. I didn't do any, like I haven't worked with those at all, other than calling them from the scripts, right? So I don't know what they're doing, but it's I don't know if, like you said, I don't know why the order of those two would make a difference.
Exactly, that exactly was my question.
Unless
I never used it myself, so
unless the numbers from one are getting bundled into the numbers from the other one.
Could be. That is a possibility.
So maybe that's the, like, what happens if you just comment out one of them?
Then I get the okay, I don't remember now, but I don't remember now really.
Because maybe that's something to try. Like maybe it's just that they're, although the time, how is the time calculated? The time is calculated with
what you said, the hertz, some kind of hertz API, ops per second. So I was just going to show you this. Is there something, some way I can share?
Here, I'm just navigating into, yeah, you can just say share if you want.
Okay.
I'll stop sharing and you can share.
Yeah, share.
The thing is, I don't quite understand. Oh no, those are the graphs that are run separately.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah, so if I change this order instead of run.benchmarks cache before the new, I get the different numbers. They should not be different, but they do. And this, then when I ran them separately, as you saw from my example, we get expected behavior.
I wonder if it's like maybe something in the framework confusing the names, like maybe the dots and the names are causing a problem.
Okay. Maybe I'll take a look again.
Like maybe try just changing that to require new and require cached without the dots in them. Or that's the only thing I can think of, is that like somehow it's confusing them. Okay, and you know, maybe we install a new version of the test runner or something, like the framework that has a bug or whatever, and that's why we saw a difference.
Okay.
But yeah, that meant my only looking at that there is the, like somehow is the naming with a dot.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Okay, yeah, if you could take a look at that, that's probably the next step. Okay.
But at least for now, it looks like there probably is not an issue with these two, the cached and non-cached behaviors.
Yeah, that's good news. Yeah. I mean, if it was a real issue, you think we would have been getting some by this point reports somewhere else, or seeing one of the other benchmarks showing something as well. But it's good to see that, yes, you can show that it really isn't an issue.
Yeah, and it's been there since LTS 8, so
yeah,
it's really long time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you can just maybe try playing with the names, because that's got to be something in the benchmark. In the worst case, we could refactor these to just run them each individually.
Okay.
But you know, maybe playing with the names to start with would be easier.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to unshare?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, is this now going to let me back to, okay, there we go. I just wanted to get back to, I see, I think it maximized on me. Okay, just taking a few notes here. Yeah, with the reversing order thing, the only thing I can think of is that like somehow it's adding them together or something.
Yeah, okay. I'll take a look.
Okay. Okay, so Ghost, I'm going to assume still that's next.
Yeah, so I did not get chance to
Yep.
work on Ghost because of some other work items. I thought that Jamie was going to take a look at as a part of adding a new scripts.
Right. Yeah.
Take that as an example uh, to set up his scripts, how to run, and he would be the one to install it, I guess. But since he's not here, I can't really say anything. So.
Right. Okay, simplify multiple script logs infrastructure. So 155, is that Jamie's?
That was Jamie's too, yeah. It was.
Okay, so we'll skip. Skip. Ah. Okay, candidate benchmarks. Is that gonna just opening that one up, right? Okay, I think that's really Jamie added. Skip. Okay, so that's what we had on the list. Were there other things you wanted to talk about this week, or?
No, that's it. Just wanted to give that one update.
Yeah, no, that's definitely good. It's good to know on that front. Now I'm gonna have to look forward to when would our next meeting be? Calendar, because I'm actually on vacation a good part of December.
I imagine everyone else too. I'm here.
Yeah, so the 20th, actually, that's the 1 week I am, no. Is that right? No, sorry, that's November I'm looking at. So when is our next meeting? Right, I will be away on the 11th.
Yeah, that's 11, correct.
I'd be around on the 18th if we wanted to move it till then.
I'm fine. I'm fine for 18th.
Okay, so why don't I move that to the 18th? That way I can make it, you can make it, and hopefully it's no better or worse for Jamie.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to take a note of that one. Move next meeting from okay. So let's see, we can look at YouTube, see if anybody's watching. Oh, 9 watching. So if anybody is watching, you can ask questions. I guess there's one question, which is, what does it mean by benchmarking Node.js? And so I'm going to type a quick, well, I'll say a quick answer. So, I mean, the mandate of the benchmarking work group is to track performance of the Node.js runtime. We do that through a standard approach of trying to document the key use cases and attributes of Node, coming up with benchmarks that will help us track those. And attributes of Node. We're getting a bit of an echo there. Okay, track those attributes. So we try and come up with benchmarks that will help us track results on those. Identify if there's regressions, like we were just discussing. One of the benchmarks we do run nightly reveal the regression looking like it's not a real one, but something in the way we're running. But basically run those and address issues that come out. As an example, you can go to benchmarking.nodejs.org, which shows the benchmarks that run every night, as well as the documentation in the repo talks about all of the infrastructure that we have set up to do that. So I'm hoping that answers the question. If there's any other people watching on YouTube, we'll give you another minute to ask any questions. And I'll just wait 30 seconds or so. Basically, while I do that, if you're listening and you have an interest in benchmarking performance, you're welcome to join the meeting and get involved in the different activities that we have on that front. Okay, sounds like we answered the question. That's good. And like I said, if you're interested, we're always looking for more people to get involved as well. I think at that we'll call it a day. So that will end the meeting, and we'll talk to everybody and see everybody in GitHub and at our next meeting on the 18th. Talk to you later.
Okay. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.